Diddy's lawyers want to show that the women he was dating were all in on the kinky sex stuff, that they enjoyed it, that they were willing participants, that it was just a bunch of freaky stuff between consenting adults, that they were not forced, that they were not coerced. So, of course, his lawyers want the jury to see the dirtiest possible sexting, between Diddy and his women, and between his women and the escorts / male prostitutes. And that the jury saw. They heard all about Jane telling the escort named Cabral that she, quote, enjoyed him last night. Cabral replied that it was, quote, the roughest they ever had, and added, you took me so deep, I loved it. Right? If this is a text chain between the escort and Jane, and it has nothing to do with Diddy, and they're all in, super psyched about it, really into the kinky stuff, then how can you argue that Jane is only doing it to please Diddy? I only went through with these things I hated to please my man. Well, your man is not on this text chain. So that's a really strong, text chain for the defense to make sure the jury sees towards the ends of this case. And then came another batch of messages, this time from New Year's Eve. Same tone, same sender, filled with affection. Garagos made sure the jury knew that these messages weren't included in what the prosecution had laid out. The implication being that the government was cherry picking everything, right? Only the messages that supported their case, simply ignoring all the other messages that did not support their case. And Diddy's lawyer moved on to another text from late 2021 into the first half of 2022 and started drawing connections that the prosecution also didn't show. These messages were again between Jane and an escort, a man she referred to as the Italian lead.